What's up, everybody? It's Caleb CJT back here with another video, and this week we're going the daily pick'em, and we do this every week. We're on a tear. We're on a tear right now. We did really good last week. I think the only one I got wrong last week was the Bills and another team. I think I only got two wrong last week, so go check out that video. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter if you see that video now, but I'm telling you, I give solid picks, and I definitely took the Bills. 100% took the Bills, so I'm 1-0 already. And we're going to get right into it. So now we got the Rams at Dallas. Dallas is coming off a bye week. Now, I got the Rams wrong last week. I picked them over the Steelers. So I got two wrong, maybe a third wrong. But that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Rams over Dallas. At Dallas, I mean. Now, this is a tough one. Dallas is coming off the bye week. I like Tony Pollard in this game. I think Tony Pollard's going to have a good game. I think the Cowboys are kind of tired of disrespect. I think it's funny to hate on them, but they're a good football team. The Rams are a good team. I think Cooper Kupp to have a big day. I think this is going to be a shootout. Honestly, I really do think this is going to be a shootout. Take the over in this game if you're a betting man. I myself am not. But I think, do I start with an upset? I'm going to take the Rams, man. I think the Rams are a good team. I don't think the Cowboys, they're a good team, but I think the Rams are going to get the best of them this game. We got Minnesota at Green Bay. Green Bay's been struggling. They just lost to the Broncos, which is pretty embarrassing. Minnesota coming off a sick win. I mean, Addison played awesome. Kurt's a great quarterback. Defense looked way different in Minnesota. I know the Niners offense has been struggling without, I guess, just Debo, but they just been struggling. But we're going to go Minnesota. Minnesota's a better team right now. I think Green Bay can definitely win this game. It's a divisional game, and they're at home, so that's huge always. But I think Minnesota's the better team, and I'm going to go with the better team on this one. So now we got Falcons at the Titans. Now, I don't want to, I'm looking like I'm taking only road teams, you know. Jeez. All right, so I mean, I'm not going to change my picks just because they're home and away. I mean, that stuff is important, but, you know, the Titans, it's almost impossible to pick the Titans right now with the quarterback situation. They're going to run two QBs, Levis and Malik Willis. I think they're going to run Levis a little bit more. He's unproven. Falcons are a solid team. I'm gonna take the Falcons. I think I'd be silly not to. Yeah, 100% be silly not to. Now we got the Saints and the Colts. Now I picked the Colts right with an upset last week, which was awesome. I was happy with that one, even though that game was wild. Oh wait, oh my God, the Browns won. I'm an idiot. The Browns won. Okay, so I got that one wrong too. I don't know why I thought the Colts won. Hold on, who won? I have to look it up now. I'm pretty sure the Browns won. All right, my bad. That was stupid. I probably should cut that out, but it's all right. I'll leave that in there. I think that's funny. So I got that one wrong too, but I still had a good week. Was Saints at the Colts. We're gonna go Saints. I think the Saints are a better team. I think they might blow them out. I think this is the week Minshew gets a little caught up and Minshew mania dies a little bit. I don't think Minshew's a bad quarterback, but I think it dies a little bit. Jonathan Taylor, I do expect to play solid. I think they should give him way more touches than Moss. But yeah, I think the Saints are a better team. So we got Patriots versus the Dolphins. Patriots with a really huge win for them. If they want any chance at anything, they had to win that Buffalo game, and they did. So happy for them. Even though I hate the Patriots, I want them to win that one. Dolphins. Now there's a stat where Dolphins have not beat any good teams. They beat Broncos. I think I actually mentioned this last video. That's why I took the Eagles. So I was ahead of the curve. You gotta watch my videos, y'all. I was ahead of the curve. I literally said Dolphins have not beat any good teams, and it was right. And then they got smoked by the Eagles. I picked the Eagles, but they're still a good football team. And they already beat the Patriots, and now they're at home. Come on, I'd be stupid not to take the Dolphins. Jets at Giants. Come on, I'll see the jersey, man. Think I'm stupid? I'm a big Jets fan. We're a better football team. We're on the road, technically. So there'll be a little bit more Giants fans just because season ticket holders. But there's still going to be a lot of green. And I think Jets fans are a little bit more excited this year than Giants fans. Tyrod is playing. I kind of was hoping for Daniel Jones. Even though I don't think Tyrod's that good. I think he's been doing way better than Daniel Jones. But we have a good defense. Zach Wilson's playing solid football. Breece Hall is playing great football. I think this is a Jets win for sure. I mean, you're not going to see me picking the Giants. I do root for the Giants. I picked them last week. I'm not like a Giants hater, but I'm a big Jets fan. So I'm taking the Jets. I think we're the better team. I think we should win this one. Jacksonville at Pittsburgh. Wow. First glance, it looks like I'm about to pick another freaking away team. Jesus Christ. I don't believe in Pittsburgh this year. I know they're 4-2, and they actually had a really nice win. And if they can win this, then I'll start believing in them. But none of their wins really impressed me that much. I mean, it showed that their defense can score points. Two of their wins were the defense scoring points, and that's impressive. That takes skill. I get that, but I think the Pittsburgh should have been, they should have been blown out by the Ravens. They couldn't catch a football, but they won. You gotta credit the team. They pull out these wins, right? But I think Jacksonville's a good team. Honestly, I don't even mind picking the Steelers in this one just because they're at home. And Jacksonville for sure. Jacksonville for sure. They're a really good football team. I think Calvin Ridley could have a good week. I think Steelers cornerbacks are actually weak. Everyone talks about the Steelers defense, but their corners are actually pretty weak. I know they got Joey Porter Jr., I think, and he's a good draft pick. Trade for Chase Claypool. What a steal for the Steelers, but yeah. I think Jacksonville's got this. Eagles, Washington. Now, Washington always does good against the Eagles. They saw it this year. They just got Kevin Byard. I don't know how much he's going to help. This is interesting because I think Washington looked as bad as you can last week. I'm gonna take the Eagles, man. Actually, I was flirting with taking the Washington there. I was thinking about it, but it's Eagles all day. It's Eagles all day. They're the better football team. They are coming off a really good win against the Dolphins. I think they want to beat the Commanders. If this was the first time they were playing and it was in Washington, I would actually maybe take Washington, but because they already played and Washington really could have won, I think the Eagles are going to go in, trying to make a statement here, and I think they're gonna win. Houston at Carolina. I'm gonna shock the world, y'all. I'm taking the Panthers. Houston's coming off a bye week, and I think so are the Panthers. Yes, they're both coming off bye weeks. I just think the Panthers get their win here. I think the number one quarterback beats the number two quarterback in the draft. Obviously, Stroud's playing way better. But in the draft, number one pick. Oh wait, was Stroud even the number two pick? Dude, my brain ain't working today. I'll tell you that. Oh, he was. Will Anderson was the third. That's what got me tripped up. Yes. Okay. I think the number one overall pick beats the number two overall pick, and I like the Carolina Panthers getting their first win here at Carolina. I think this is a really awesome game to watch. Number one pick for someone. Number two pick is always awesome to see. I'm glad they're both healthy and playing. I think Houston's obviously the better football team, but I think Carolina gets it done. Cleveland at the Seahawks. I'm not even gonna flirt with it. I don't really love Cleveland. I think the defense is carrying them as much as they can, but the Seahawks are a good football team, right? And they're at home. We all know Seahawks are notoriously known for being really good home teams. They're 4-2, which actually they're kind of a quiet 4-2. The Seahawks, they're not getting any love, but they're a good football team for sure. They just won at home against the Cardinals, even though they didn't put up that much points. But I think they beat Cleveland here. I think they're a team that can score on anybody, even the Browns, who have a great defense. And I think, PJ Walker's nothing special. He's a solid backup quarterback for sure, but he's nothing special. And I think the Seahawks should win this one pretty comfortably, actually. Chiefs Broncos. Now this is actually a snow game. Well, it could be. It could be 6 to 14 inches. It said, but I mean, you can't pay me to pick the Broncos. I'm sorry, I'm not picking them ever. They're a bad team. I mean, I'm not picking them. I'm just not. I think they can win this. A snow game at home, anyone can win this. But I like Pacheco. I think he's a good back. I think the Chiefs have good depth at running back because obviously snow games more running, but doesn't mean only running it. I think Mahomes can still find a way with Kelsey to get it done. I think the Chiefs are just a way better football team, and also Broncos have a really bad run defense, and the Chiefs have Chandler Jones and Nick Bolton. I don't know if he's actually injured. Hopefully he's not. I'm a big Nick Bolton guy, but yeah, Chiefs are the better team. Ravens Cardinals. Now, I can see an upset here, and I know that's crazy to say. I'm definitely not taking the Cardinals though, because I'm trying to go 100%. It would be stupid to take the Cardinals. I know I'm not really picking that many upsets. Let me see how many upsets I got. Rams is an upset. There's one. I wouldn't really call it anything else an upset besides the Rams and the Panthers. But, a lot of these games are kind of scaled bad. Like, I don't think the matchups are that great. That's a solid matchup. But Falcons had Tannehill. I mean, if the Titans had Tannehill, I probably would go with the Titans. But they don't, so. But whatever. I got the Ravens, man. I think that could be an upset right there. But I'm definitely going to pick the Ravens. Bengals at San Fran. Now, San Fran's been horrible. Purdy is playing this week. I kind of wanted Sam Darnold. I thought it would just been cooler. 49ers have not looked like themselves, I'll tell you that. But they're at home. They're at home, which they haven't been. And they're two losses back to back. They haven't been home. They've been on the road. And they play really well at home. They really do. The Bengals, on the other hand, is not a team we want to count out. They're a team that can easily beat any team in the league. But maybe lose to any team in the league. I think the Bengals kind of have that rep right now that they can beat any team in the league and lose to any team in the league. I gotta go, I think. Oh, man. It's actually a tough one. This is probably one of the biggest toss-ups. I think this should probably be the game of the week. I think T. Higgins might have a big game, but I think I'm gonna go Niners. I think Purdy isn't the best quarterback, but he's still a good quarterback. I think they get on track a little bit here, realize they gotta win this game, right? And I think they do. I don't think it's a comfortable win. I think maybe could be even a high scoring win, but Niners defense ain't a joke. I know Bengals are coming off a bye, and San Fran's got the short week, sort of, with the Monday night game. But I think the Niners prevail, and I think they win this one. Bears at Chargers. I ain't picking the Bears. I think they're getting way too overhyped with Banjit. Okay, Banjit was solid. He didn't suck. I guess that's better than Fields sometimes, but no. Like, the Chargers are a better team. It's kind of embarrassing that they're 2-4. I think they win this game pretty comfortably. Banjo, I am rooting for him. I know I root for all those rookies that D2, like, that's such a sick story. I'm definitely rooting for him. But I don't think he's anything special. He played the Raiders at home and threw, like, 199 yards and a touchdown. Like, that's not really crazy impressive against the Raiders. Foreman was running wild, so it's pretty easy to throw. So I definitely have the Chargers, and but I'm not hating on Banjo. I don't think he's a good quarterback, but I hope he does well. And then we're gonna pick Detroit. I respect the Raiders for being 3-4. They gotta use Devontae more. It's pretty embarrassing, but I'm not picking the Raiders. I think Raiders fans would agree. And the Lions are coming off an embarrassing loss. I think they're going to want it this one. and they should win pretty comfortably. So right over the picks, we got the Bills. I already got that, so we're 1-0. Then we got the Rams upsetting the Cowboys on the road. We got the Vikings beating the Packers on the road. We got the Falcons beating the Titans on the road. We got the Saints beating the Colts on the road. A lot of road wins. We got the Patriots losing to the Dolphins. So Dolphins winning at home. We have the Jets winning sort of on the road. We got Jacksonville winning against the Steelers on the road. We got Eagles winning against the Commanders on the road. Then we have the Panthers upsetting Houston at home. We got Seattle beating Cleveland at home. We got the Chiefs beating the Broncos in a potential snow game. And then we got Baltimore beating the Cardinals on the road. San Fran getting a win against the Bengals at home. Then the Chargers winning on Sunday Night Football at home. And Detroit wrapping it up with a win at home Monday Night Football against the Raiders. So, yeah, those are our picks. Let me know how you guys think I'll do. Hopefully, I keep up the hot streak. And, yeah, that's going to do it. So, peace, y'all.